What up? What up? What up, y'all? James Cash. What up, man? You in here like lightning flash, flash lightning. That is not. What up, though, man? Yeah. So, I got a story for y'all in the morning, man. I think it's kind of funny. I don't think I told it right, but I think it's kind of funny. Um, yeah, I got to get cracking. It's the end of the month, so I got to get cracking and give y'all a little something, something. You know what I mean? Hopefully, I'll keep it up through the new year, but I probably won't. It's hard to just come up with a story every day because not only do you have to remember the story and know how you're going to tell it, but you also have to be feeling it. You know, just wake up and tell a story. I mean, some people do, but I don't. I got to really feel it. Like, so when you see my eye going left and going right, like my brother and shit, I be thinking, I be thinking. But yeah, Rasta man, what up? CPT in here deep tonight. What it do, Harvey? What it do, SAG? OSG SAG. Big TY, long time no see. Michelle, my however that song go. What's up with you? Yes, OSG SAG. Man, that's a good dude, man. OSG SAG ain't never switched up on me. He ain't never went bipolar on me. He ain't never had no falling out with me. You know what I'm saying? Welcome me with open arms at Compton. You know what I'm saying? He been in my spot in Vegas numerous of times. Hang out with me every Thursday. Always asking if I'm all right, how I'm feeling, do I need anything, do I need a ride somewhere. I got a lot of love for SAG, man. Took me a while to really see how genuine and cool he really is. But Sag's a good one, man. Sag's a good dude. Candace Kirksey, what up with you? Sweetheart Fitzgerald, what's up with you? I have some pictures of us that I was gonna post, but I didn't get around to them. I posted some other ones first. Big Rebo, rest in peace. Uh, Pictures when I was skinny too. I'll get around to it though. Like I said, I got a story for y'all. If you just can't wait, I posted a teaser on my Instagram story, so you can see the little 1 minute teaser on there. Uh, I think it's a cool story. Like I said, it's funny to me, but I don't think I made the story funny enough. And I probably didn't give enough details because I don't like doing a 30-minute story. You know what I'm saying? No 25-minute story unless I have to. Yeah, sad cool for real. OG sad. OSG sad. But hopefully y'all had a good weekend and have a good week coming ahead. So I gotta. Oh no, I can't tell y'all because it's in a video already. I almost slipped and gave y'all some info that's gonna be in the video. So yeah, happy Sunday to everybody, man. Glad y'all still tuning in, checking out old Kev Mac at the end of the year. We're about to put down another year together, y'all. Another year. I appreciate you guys for sticking with me and always coming in to show your support. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Without y'all would be no me. I can just imagine the stories you can talk about. Oh, can't talk about. Yeah, can't talk about everything. There was an incident that I would love to talk about, but I can't do it. I mean, it would put the internet on fire, but I cannot do it. It's a jail story, jailhouse murder story, but it's not appropriate unless I had all the details of the case and make sure everybody's been exonerated, beat the case, and plus it's dealing with some inside stuff from another set. So you never want to go there and talk about inside stuff from another set. Only haters and dudes that starving for content do that type of stuff. You always got to keep it in house when it's internal. But so I can't do that, man. I don't even talk about it when I'm offline. I don't talk about it. It's just one of them incidents, man, that happened. I'm stuck with the real. I love the old school too much, Kel. Some say I'm stuck with the past, but no, I'm just stuck with the real. I like the way you worded that. You worded that nice. You worded that nice. You know, the thing about the real is living in today's times, a lot of people don't know what's real. So they don't know the real from the fake. You know, I posted something that Jam Master Jay sent me. Not the DJ in New York, but Jerry Allen from Atlantic Drive, right? So he sent me something and it says something like, let me find it so I don't misspeak. I hate not to have my facts right. Because that means somebody have to correct me, and I don't need to be corrected when I can do it myself. So Proverbs 18:2, it says, a fool takes no pleasure in understanding, but only in expressing his opinion. So a fool, according to the Bible, a fool will express his opinion. He will say some outlandish things. He will tell you how he really feels, but he don't care about the truth. He don't want to understand what he's dealing with. He don't want to understand the logic of a subject or a story or a situation. He just wants to tell you how he feels. He wants to piss you off. And he closes his ears. It falls on deaf ears. And so, yeah, there's situations like that, man. What it do, Big Kev and everyone. Happy holidays. Same to you all. Big Lee, what's up? Big Lee. Appreciate you, man. Been looking at that Dodger jacket all day, man. I didn't even put it in the closet. I hung it up on a chair so I could see that LA Dodgers just every time I walk past. I want to see that LA Dodger. Like when I was young, I used to like to see a nice ass walking past me all day. So now I look at Dodgers and shit, LA sign and shit. But yeah, that's deep, man. It's deep, man, and you know, lot of good old African sayings and Bible sayings when you read. You know what I'm saying, or you look at some of these old school dudes, Mark Twain and George Washington, Abraham Lincoln. You start reading their old quotes. A lot of these dudes have some good quotes, man, that are still relevant to this day. Kid Mac, you called that Dolphins game. Yep. Sure did. Cowboys are a fool. Mess my A team up. You know, Big TY, sometimes we got to look in the mirror, man. Sometimes the fool is the person that picked the Cowboys. I'm just saying, man, no disrespect. Don't take it personal. I take responsibility for probably 90% of my losses. 10%, I'm going to blame a player, a coach, an official. I'm going to say it was still a good pick. They should have won. I would pick them again. They had that game. They blew a 21-point lead, some shit like that. But 90% of the time, I'd be like, I knew I shouldn't have took them bombs. I knew this quarterback wasn't no good. I knew this team couldn't play on the road. I knew this team was an underdog I shouldn't have took. I knew that was too many points to give up. Stuff like that. Like the Buffalo Bills minus 14 against the Patriots. That was a lot of points. Sad. I don't know who won that Raider Jaguars, but they didn't cover the point spread, or the Cowboys beat you. I didn't watch football. I watched the morning games. I didn't watch no 1 o'clock and 5 o'clock games. I don't know what happened today. Just the early games. That Washington Commanders game was crazy. Yeah, I said take the Jaguar. I thought Mac Jones, bum, sorry ass, would beat the Raiders. Plus, I thought the Raiders would want to get the number 1 pick from the Giants. I thought the Raiders would want to go after Shedeur Sanders, but I don't know. So Raiders might get the third pick now, right? Yeah, Washington beat the Eagles, man. That was crazy. Fitzgerald, who's hot garbage? Who is hot keys garbage? Hey man, y'all see my video on Instagram, right? Let me talk about this real quick. Or should I talk about it after the video? Rob Moses, what up with it? How you get that YouTube song? Oh, okay. That's my computer being slow. Carolina ended up pulling that game out? Yeah, they did. They won by 6 against Cardinals. I said the Cardinals would win that one too. But I called the Colts. Yeah, Raiders might get a 4th pick, huh? Carolina, they don't care about no number 1 pick anyway, because Carolina already got a quarterback. They got Bryce Young. They ain't tripping off no quarterback. Yeah, it did, Sag. That's what I was trying to tell Fitzgerald and Big Lee, especially Big Lee. I talked to Big Lee on the phone extensively, man. Yeah, these college playoffs is garbage. But you know what I learned that I didn't realize? That Big Lee didn't give me no game on. Them teams that won, them lopsided victories, they all had home games. So I didn't realize that these teams was playing at home. I thought they was playing in neutral stadiums. So now these teams that won, these teams that look good that first round and 4 winners, they finna face a lot of adversity next game. It's finna be crazy coming up. Whoever got Travis Hunter need to let him know he got to let his girl go before he. Why? Okay, that's a good question. So Robbie O, you could come on live with me, or you could type in the comment section. Why should Travis Hunter get rid of his girl? Explain that one, homie. Explain that. And be serious. Since you brought it up and you made a bold statement like that, tell me why he should get rid of his girl. Why is he a team distraction, though? Explain that to me. I'm sure Deion Sanders was a team distraction at some point. I'm sure a lot of these wide receivers are distractions. But tell me what's the team distraction? How could he distract the team that he ain't part of yet? And he ain't no distraction. He didn't hurt Colorado, did he? Why should he leave that girl alone, Sag? Talk to me, man. Talk to me, Sag. She's young learning. She's young learning. He's young too. What's a distraction to every team? Unnecessary drama, no need for it. Deion was that dude and performed. He is rookie, gotta earn that first. I don't know, y'all confusing me because a nice guy and he ain't in control of a woman. He needs a square bra. Oh, so he's a nice guy and he ain't in control of a woman. He needs a square. People act like they know more about Travis Hunter bust down than they know about him. That's crazy. That's why I'm asking questions, Cowboy. I want to know what they know about him and what they know about his girl. Because if they watching Bow Wow, yeah, man, I spoke on Niner fans weeks ago, so I damn sure don't want to hear about him now. A square can turn on you too. A damn sure a square woman can turn on you, ain't no doubt about it. She got a major man, a professional athlete, and attention on him, so therefore it will be on her too. So what? Shit, so what? I don't know, man. So this nigga's supposed to get rid of his girl because he finna have millions. And he want his team to like him. So Travis needs to focus on football. I don't get that, y'all. And y'all ain't really giving out no real reasons why he don't need a girlfriend. I don't know, man. Y'all can't convince me that he need to let her go. Real players can look back at a woman and tell you exactly what she is. Okay, what is she, Fitzgerald? You a real player. Tell me what she is. Any girl he wives is going to get money unless he marries a rich chick. For real, Rob. Once you make it, you have to watch all women. For real. That's true. Already BP Harris was a bust down and people don't say anything about her. Let that man live. I said leave him. Oh, okay. I didn't see him and her though, Sag. Let me see, because you threw me off. Let me see what I was saying. Oh, leave that girl alone. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying he should leave her alone. I got you, Sag. Allegedly, BP Harris was a bust down. Travis Hunter doesn't drink. The girl's a regular chick at the bar. But that's what he wanted to be with, though. He chose that. He's the one speaking up for her. He's the one hugged up with her, taking pictures every day. He's the one taking trips with her and Dion. Nobody is signing a distraction. Shit. How much you want to bet? I'd rather have a B-list player that I know is going to hit the field every Sunday instead of having to babysit someone who could potentially have legal trouble. So you looking for like a Kirk Cousins? You looking for Kirk Cousins, a Baker Mayfield? Nigga, please. Nigga, please. Give me that top player, the top player in his position with all the women he wants. Look what happened to Colin Kaepernick. His girl got him canned. That was different, though, from the league because he followed what she said. That was totally different. That was different. He fell in love with her, changed religions, and he went pro-black. You already in trouble when you go pro-black. I guarantee he will have a domestic violence case if he with that girl by next season. All right, that's a bold statement. All right, all I'm saying is that's who he likes, but she ain't his speed. She's in control of him. I'll feel you on that, Fitz. If that's the case, okay, I get it. Andrew Luck retired. Let that youngster do what he. Well, me personally, I've been reading up on shit. I've been going to the Instagrams and looking at all these pictures and I'm gonna remember that, Robbio, and I'm gonna be rooting that you're wrong. I don't give a damn about Travis Hunter. He a bad boy. I don't give a damn about him though. But I'm gonna be rooting that he don't get no trouble. First of all, Dion is trying to teach him right, and he gave Dion all the praise. And he said everything right in a lot of his interviews. I don't think he's gonna be no fool. And he damn sure could get a prenuptial. But like Fitzgerald said, I don't know if she'd go for a prenup though. I don't know. But this is what I peep because I'm watching interviews, I'm watching him respond on Twitter and all this whole shit, right? But I noticed something about your boy Travis Hunter. I noticed something about this guy that Robbie O's calling a distraction and Fitzgerald saying she's in control of him and all that. Travis Hunter's a liar. Travis Hunter is a motherfucking liar. Travis Hunter met this broad a couple years ago, but he did an interview and said he'd been with her for 5 years. She turned around and did an interview and she said she broke it down how she met him 2 years ago on Instagram. So either this nigga lying publicly or this nigga is so infatuated with her he thinks he been with her for 5 years. She said 2. So if he not lying, she been fucking around anyway to say she only been messing with him for 2 years. They got to get their shit together. They got to get their story together. Nah, I ain't understanding that shit. I agree. I agree to a certain extent, Fitzgerald, that Travis Hunter needs to keep his personal life private. To the extent that I agree and disagree, I disagree because She should be at the Heisman ceremony if that's really his girl. He should be able to post a pic with his girl and put her on Instagram. Like he ain't hiding the fact he got a girl. You know what I'm saying? He ain't, he putting it out there so these other girls can tell on him if he cheating. And she said he cheated. So he done already cheated anyway. So it ain't the girl, it's him. This nigga done already played on her. Well, I'm sorry, he didn't play on her. He was playing on his last girl to get with her. And she claimed she wouldn't mess with it. She like, I don't break up happy homes. She said, I only mess with dudes that's gonna mess with me, not mess with other girls too. But it seems to me Travis Hunter's on the defense and so is she. It seems like they so worried about public opinion that they jumping out there and doing and saying a lot too much. But shit, the way he talking, shit, he finna impregnate her and marry her, that she the one. Nigga said they been together 5 years. She like, he hollered at me on Instagram. I didn't holler back till he broke up with his girl. Travis is only 21. I think he's being asked to be more mature than his age. Anessa Jones, what up with it? But whatever, man. I wish the boy a great career, great success. Yeah, she should be pregnant by Valentine's Day. What the baby gonna look like? Baby gonna come out looking like Jay-Z. But see, this is what I'm saying, fair, common sense. This all I'm saying. If that's his girl and he love her, what's wrong with him putting a baby in her? Okay, it's gonna cost him millions. Okay, he made that choice to put a baby in her. It's not like a one night stand, like in my case. First time hitting it, she get pregnant. He been with her a couple years, and he's getting all this hoopla and this backlash. He know what he get into. So if he want to get her pregnant, nigga, go on and do your thing or turn into Ray Caruth. So he probably should ask for a prenup and let her know, like, he could even sign something, say if they have kids, he take care of the kids. He give money, a certain amount of money for the kids, and be done with it. But we'll see, man. I can't really go too far off into their relationship because I only know what I read and what I heard them in their interviews. But I'm just saying, T.Y., if you ain't happy, if you don't want to give up your millions because you put a baby in her, then hey, my man, go rate. You know what I'm saying? I always say you gotta watch them Rays, homie. You have to watch the Rays, homie. Ray Caruth, Ray Lewis, Ray Rice. Don't fuck with them Rays, man. Them Rays be serious, homie. Loco Bam's a Ray. Man, these Rays, dog, shit. Don't let me find out Hernandez on the Patriots' middle name was Ray. This nigga nickname might have been Ray. Shit. But yeah, you be careful messing with them Rays, nigga. You get beat up on the elevator, you get stuffed in a trunk, you get killed in a club. Nigga. Michael Ray Richards, man. Well, Ray Charles, we give Ray Charles a pass. What do you do? Man, you better watch them Rays, homie. He said Tampa Bay Rays. I said Ray Rice. Come on, man. Rudy Ray Moore. No, Lisa Ray, don't do Lisa like that. Lisa, one of the old women that I actually used to like. Man, I'm telling you about them Rays. My daddy was a Ray too. Bobby Ray. Oh, Bobby Ray. Not Robert, but Bobby Ray. Real Texas nigga. Or Texas baby. West Side Abbey, what it do? Sleepy, what up? Black Warrior Spirit. Iron Mike got played. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you could look at Iron Mike right now. I thought I said Ray Caruth. Ray Caruth, Ray Rice. Man, y'all throwing in some good Rays, man. Everybody knows a Ray, a Bay, right? Damn, my middle name is Ray and I ain't nothing nice. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Easty Crip, what up, homeboy? Johnny Ray. Even if your last name Ray, you ain't safe. Johnny Ray from Q102. X-Ray from 120 Raymond Avenue. Man, them Ray, I'm telling you, man, them Rays ain't nothing nice. He said, I love West Side Abbey. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He love West Side Abbey. East Coast for Death Though. SAG for Death Though. ECC's NHC, 69th Street. Show enough, Ray. You know, like I said, James Earl Ray. It don't matter, Ray, your last name. Ray is dangerous. Ray, your first name, you're dangerous. Ray, your middle name, it's dangerous, homie. Kev, is Gino a max contract quarterback? Hell no. Are you serious? That nigga, Charles Lee Ray. Damn. Tell Austin hi from the other side. Glad he gone for for 2025. That nigga's in the shoot. That nigga got a 16-month shoot. We gonna let him out in 2026. By then, he should burn his channel up talking about me. Lil C Crazy Blind Ray. In today's NFL, it's a yes and a no answer. I think he is top. You think he top 10 for real? Holy smoke. Top 10, top of my head. So you put him, is Trevor Lawrence a max contract? Geno Smith been more solid than a lot of course. Trevor Lawrence a bum. Let me see if Geno a top 10. I don't know, man. Is Geno top 10 though, for real? Big Kev, man, peace and blessings. Good looking out, homie. Appreciate that. Go Young DJ is petitioning for the return of Austin. Yeah, Seattle never really paid athletes, huh? Oh, excuse me. So let me ask you. OG Steve, good looking out. All right, let's see. Let's just see. Let me write this down. Okay, so Lamar Jackson. Everybody loves Lamar Jackson, right? Don't even fake. Y'all love Lamar Jackson. Everybody's on Jared Goff's nuts, right? Jared Goff nuts. Don't even try to switch it up now. Y'all love Jared Goff. All right. So now we got Russell Wilson. He didn't won a Super Bowl. And he's having a great year. All right. So you got Russell Wilson. You got Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes got several Super Bowls. Mahomes got several Super Bowls. All right, all right. Then you got Sag's team, the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen. Y'all might not be Josh Allen fans. You got Josh Allen. So that's 5. So he gotta make it ahead of 5 more. Right? Lamar ain't shit, even in Louisville he wasn't. Okay, well, what has he been doing? What has Geno Smith been doing? Because I'm not a Lamar fan. I've been anti-Lamar. I actually thought this would be the 1 year Lamar might come through, but okay, Josh Allen ain't won nothing either. His team ain't balling. His team ain't better than Seattle. He ain't balling. He ain't played in some AFC championships. Has Geno played in the NFC championship? He played in the AFC too. Did he play any AFC championship? Lamar won a Heisman. He won his division. Seattle not even finna win a division. Goff been to a Super Bowl. Goff lost in the Super Bowl. He went back to the playoffs last year. Geno, what Geno been doing? So now we're gonna shoot down the top 5 who you guys always liking. We just gonna throw them out the window. Now I'm gonna sarcastically say this. Y'all was on USC's quarterback nuts, the quarterback for the Bears. We could run a replay. Hold on, I was gonna get to that career, but we could run back a replay. Y'all was swearing the Bears was gonna win 10 and 11 games now. Don't start running from this shit now. Don't switch up on me now. Don't do that. Don't switch up on me now. Burrows is the experts quarterback all the time. They always picking Burrow, right? He better than Burrow? I'm just saying. Is he better than the fool with the Redskins? Is he better than Daniels? Y'all take him over Daniels? Maybe, but probably not, right? At Geno's age compared to Daniel's age? Or age don't factor? Can't use that. Aaron Rodgers is old and depleted. I can't. If we put him on statistical career, Aaron Rodgers. But right now, I wouldn't take Aaron Rodgers. But statistically, for their careers, you got to put him up there. I don't like Purdy. I don't buy off into the Purdy stuff. Darnold's having a good year. Not sure that Darnold's that great. Jordan Love is way better, probably twice as good as Geno Smith. Right? Hurts got a Super Bowl, right? Hurts got a Super Bowl, correct? Philadelphia Eagles. Hurts, you know that guy on the Eagles. I just mentioned Hurts, Carrera. I just mentioned him. So I'm trying to figure out where does Geno fit in? Who does Geno take out of that top 10 right there? I don't see it. I'm not taking Geno over none of these dudes. And I didn't even put Sam Darnold. I didn't write down Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield. I didn't even put them dudes down there. I rest my case. If I'm wrong, I'm just wrong. But I said I didn't put Darnold in there. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know what I mean? So Hurts wasn't the quarterback when the Eagles won. Yes, he was. Who was he? Remember, I was calling for them to win, right? No? He made history. Foles and Wentz. Oh.
We start with a win out of a loss. Jalen Hurts, first ever player with 300 passing yards, 70 rushing yards, and 3 rushing touchdowns. Let's dig deeper into the numbers. Hurts in the Super Bowl ranks among QBs to lose, which seems kind of mean, but it's a complimentary graphic. Team points, 35 is the best. 4 touchdowns is the best. Yards, third best. Completion percentage, 5th. So, Brew, are you ready to say?
I mean, damn. Hurts lost the Super Bowl, but goddamn, he put up some numbers, didn't he? Gino not even better than Tua. Man, I didn't even throw in Tua, Purdy, uh, um, we can't throw Cousins in there. Stafford. Stafford's a good quarterback, homie. They team in first place. Yeah, Tua's weak. I don't like Tua. I don't like Tua. 702, what up? I don't know, man. I don't think Gino cracks the top 15 now. Gino not my top 15. Y'all gonna give him all that money. See, that's the good thing about not owning a team. Because you guys can just throw all the money you wanted to do. You could give him a max contract, nigga. You don't lose a dime. You don't lose a penny. You don't give a damn how many games Seattle loses. Because you don't lose. But then we blame owners when they pay somebody max money and they don't ball, right? I'm cool. I respect your opinion. I just disagree with your opinions on that. And I didn't even mention Dak, but Dak is. If you gonna say Lamar's a choke, he ain't won nothing, then you damn sure can't be jocking Dak. You can't be on Dak's nuts if you don't like Lamar. That's just not right. That ain't cool. Yeah, they paid Cousins to bench him. Shit, oh boy got to win too. Falcons' new quarterback got to win. Shit, I don't know, man. Happy belated birthday, Fitzgerald. New York Giants, #1 pick. Yep, that's a fact. I'll take any of them quarterbacks over Will Lewis. Would you take Richardson? How about Richardson? How about Mac Jones? Remember y'all was telling me Mac Jones ain't no bum. Noodle Capone was saying Mac Jones ain't no bum. So would you take Mac Jones over Geno? I'll take Drake May over Geno. Maybe, maybe not. Hurts. I mean, not Hurts. Fields. I know some of y'all take Fields. C.J. Stroud is cool. He's a crybaby, but he's cool. Shit. Man. Yeah, Penix, man. Penix. He said, no way, Phil. See, that's what killed me. Like, I agree with you, Robbio. I agree with you. But it kills me because remember last year, everybody was talking about the Bears was going to win all these games. Bears won one game more than I thought they would win. And they got rid of him. So I agree with you, but let's not act like people wasn't saying that Fields was cool. He just needed help. Let's not act like that. That's what I'm saying, y'all. I don't mean to lump individuals, but as a whole, if y'all call yourself a mackhead or a maniac, keep that shit 100. Y'all was jocking the Chicago Bears last year and this year. Now, just because somebody talks about Geno Smith, don't act like y'all don't like Caleb Williams. Don't act like y'all don't like Justin Fields. Don't do that. Keep it 100. Man, we didn't even talk about the Chargers quarterback, Herbert. Man, come on, man. I ain't giving Geno all that. I don't like pulling for a quarterback because he's black and he dresses well, or he's black and he won a couple of games. Nah, nigga, you get your ass out there and you play some ball. You get out there and you win games. You get out there and you take your team to the next level. You sell some jerseys, nigga. Yeah, this turned into capping. Because before they bought up sports, I was actually actually gonna share a video, right, that I put on Instagram. God. Roscoe always clowning and having fun. He joked. He said, nigga, it's probably a bladder infection from all them Rice Krispie balls you used to eat. I didn't think that shit was funny. So when the nurse comes, I don't want to be loud so the deputy hear me, and I don't want the dudes on the road to hear what I got going on. So I get close to the bars and shit. I never got up on the bars with her. I'm like, hey, I need to see a doctor. She says, what's wrong? Why are you so loud? I said, what's wrong? And she backs away like she's getting irritated. I'm like, I got something coming out my thing. So she asked me to show her. Man, my shit's so shriveled up, man. I don't want to show her Nathan. And she goes on. So I'm like, damn, like, how I'm supposed to see a nurse or doctor around this joint? Man, it's a very interesting story, man. Who was that last FBA quarterback to win the Super Bowl? Don't forget to catch. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way in. Merry Christmas to you as well, Michael S. You right, 702. They know how to get to me. The guys definitely know how to get up under my skin. And they definitely know how to ruin my train of thought. They know how to ruin my thought process. And they know how to get me to talk about sports. You right, 702. You right. But y'all don't forget to hit that like button, man. You know what I'm saying? Let people know y'all like this shit. Y'all come here every night. Go on, click the like button. So that story right there, man, is just, it's an interesting story. Like I said in the opening, I think it was funny, but I don't think I told the story funny enough. But it's a real situation. That story is going to be interesting, Michelle. I know probably my daughters and my nieces and shit, they probably on Instagram like, what this nigga talking about? Because ain't nobody texting me about it. Like, ain't nobody hit me about it. I'm like, they like, this motherfucker up in there with some shit. But, yeah. So, I'm just trying to advertise for the story tomorrow. You know what I mean? Got to end the month on a high note. And see if I could carry the energy over to 2025. Big TY, you are on my side of wedding guests. Be nice. So, Miss 702, let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question, 702? Or should I ask Michelle the question? 702, what's your man? Show him for the family. I was just about to answer a man question. Any ladies want to answer a man question? It's dealing with tonight's live. It ain't no surprise question. It's a question dealing with tonight's live about relationships. You girls be too scary for me. What the hell y'all hiding? You on a damn gang forum with a bunch of single, horny niggas and cheating niggas, and y'all act like you can't share nothing with us. You motherfuckers hide your face. You change your voice. You dress and drag before you go online. You cartoon your faces. You airbrush your booties. You switch toes and put other ladies' feet on your pictures. Man, what's wrong with you ladies? Okay, thank you, Michelle. So here's the question, Michelle. Mind you, you got to take yourself back to when you was young. So you got to be a young girl, right? 21 years old. And you got a man, somebody bumped you on Instagram. Somebody hollered at you on Instagram. And this nigga's nobody. You don't know this ugly looking nigga. You don't know this funny face, nappy head ass nigga getting at you on Instagram. And he tell you he got a woman. So you ain't messing with it. But then you find out who this nigga is. And you find out this nigga's balling in college. And you find out this nigga's probably going to go number one in the draft. He's probably finna make hundreds of millions of dollars in the NFL. So now y'all together, y'all fucking, y'all going on vacations, y'all taking pictures together, and you getting in the public spotlight. So at this point, Michelle, how do you feel if people want this man to leave you alone and concentrate on his career? How you gonna feel, Michelle? And how would you go about that if your man didn't want to be with you because now all of a sudden he want to concentrate on his career? I'm waiting while Michelle type. Just want to see how she feel. I ain't gonna lie, I would be mad, but F them and him too if he want to. But what if he don't want to bounce though? And now y'all got the public in your business. Quality leave with your self-respect. Pull that plug. She'd be hot enough to fry fish. But you know what? I'm gonna keep it 100. Granted, I don't know her business. I don't know if she was really a stripper. I don't know if she's a cheater. I don't really know if she goes to the bar to drink all the time. But she's cute enough. She's sassy enough that she's gonna end up with another NFL player anyway. You know what I mean? She's gonna end up with another NFL player anyway. It might be your teammate. And you're gonna feel some type of way too. Shit, 89% of married women cheat too, fool. Especially if you've been with her before she got married. Because if you was with her before she got married, you still gonna be hitting it when she get married. Nigga, you think she gonna stop coming to see you if you was hitting it right? Mm-hmm. So money first, man. Now that's the real answer, FJ. Most of the women gonna be like, hell no, this nigga getting ready to get 100 million. Nigga, you ain't leaving me. Nigga, you been tapping his ass ever since you hollered at me on Instagram, nigga. I was with your ugly ass when nobody knew who you was. Fuck that. Let me get my millions first. Like, let me get my millions up out of this shit. I will keep doing us and forget the public. I don't think he should leave her. He been with her, so why do people have a problem there? That's what I'm saying, Michelle. I agree with you. I agree with you. But it was a guy. Let me see. What's homeboy name? I forget his name. Stanton on the Yankees. Juan Carlos Stanton. He changed his name. Y'all know that dude? So let me see who the Yankees just signed. What free agents did the New York Yankees sign this offseason?
Okay, I found this on the web. For what free agents did the New York Yankees sign this season?
Man, Mark Leiter, Alex Jackson, Max Fried, Cody Bellinger. I got a good, juicy one for you. Yeah, Robbie-O, you beat me to it. Good job, Robbie-O. You a Yankee fan? So check this out. So you probably know where I'm going with this, Robbie-O. You probably already know where I'm going with it. So Giancarlo Stanton, however you say his name, he was a bad boy when he was younger. When he was with the Marlins, he was a bad boy. So Stanton had this girlfriend. She's supposed to be all of that. She's supposed to be fine as hell. I don't know. She look average to me. She's supposed to be fine. Yeah, Mike Stanton. She's supposed to be fine, right? She's just peace. She's just go-getter, man. She's a trophy. And he had her. And they broke up. This chick It's Cody Bellinger's girl now. Cody Bellinger goes with Stan's ex. Y'all know what just happened? The New York Yankees reportedly just signed Cody Bellinger. The New York Yankees just signed Cody Bellinger. You know what that means? Mike Stanton is about to be reunited with his ex. This nigga Bellinger bring his girl to the stadium, to the functions, to some fundraisers, the hospital. He gonna be looking at Mike Stanton like, nigga, what you looking at? They finna have issues. Bro, that was a bad move on the Yankees. The Yankees should have did their homework. Them two dudes right there finna get into it. And both of them rich. She might just want both of them right now. She didn't have them both. She might want them both right now. Man, hey, this is crazy, man. That is crazy. The Yankees just went and got Cody Bellinger. And Stan's a big old dude too, man. Stan's a big old dude. But now, like Derek Fisher and old boy, he got to worry about what Stanton was working with. He gonna be in the locker room with his cup on, trying to figure out, was Stanton killing it? Was Stanton blowing her back out? Stanton probably won't crash out, but Cody Bellinger might. Come on, man. Like you got some pimpism in you. So you can't look at you like you look at every other man. You have to realize there are men that are simps. There are men that have low self-esteem. There are men that are not confident in themselves. And there are men that are paranoid that think everybody's trying to holler at their girl. And there's also men that's so stupid, they don't know that the girl will still go behind their back and hit their ex. So no, to your question, I don't think Stanton will crash out over Bellinger, but yeah, I think Bellinger will crash out. I do. I think that's going to be an issue in the locker room, issue in the dugout. I think so. Might even cause them to break up. Who knows? Nigga, what if they have a banquet or where the families come together to meet each other? What if somebody just so happens to put them at the same table, or the seating arrangement has them next to each other? Man, you never know what would happen, Go Young DJ. What if she drops her cell phone? She drops her purse. What if she bends over and she got a short skirt on? This nigga Stanton here. Bellinger gonna be like, nigga, what you pick? Nigga, I'll get her phone. Nigga, I'll get her keys. I'll get her purse. Nigga. I mean, you say what you want to say, man. I'm going to cite Derek Fisher as proof. So this ain't no make-believe. This ain't no story I just made up in my head. We done seen it happen with Derek Fisher. We done seen it happen with a few people. Man, funny you should respond to C. Carrera. Man, I'm just saying, man, like dude said Travis Hunter is going to have a spouse abuse in a year. Okay, well, listen to me. I think Bellinger and Stanton, before the season is over, ain't going to be getting along, man. Jermaine Jackson and Randy married the same chick. Man, niggas just throw kids in there just to throw kids in there. The kid ain't got nothing to do with who's laying pipe and who's getting pipe. Nigga, when you fucked up your relationship, when you left your girl left you, nigga, you ain't got no say-so over the kids, but when you got the kids. If you got her, she wasn't mine. Next, oh yeah, Matt Barnes went to hands on fish. In these industries, they really just recycle the same stuff. They do. That's a fact. That's an absolute fact. Ain't no question. Look at Halle Berry, Jennifer Lopez. I need 5 more. Give me 5 more. Give me 5 more. No, that's the realest. Drea. Drea, man. I remember Drea was a youngster, young, sorry looking bro. She done got kind of fine. She done got classy, right? Yeah, never yours, just your time. If you know the game, you can't be mad at it, man. It's easy for you to say, homie. I done seen niggas I done seen real players, nigga. I told y'all the other day, I know a real player, nigga, used to be on the other side of school with binoculars looking at what girl was coming by my house. I know 2 rich ass niggas that was getting paper that used to ask me if the girl was coming over my house. I mean, players ain't always 100 with the game. They got feelings too. Nigga, some pimps put babies in they hoe. Some pimps be killing and fighting over they hoe. Some pimps fall in love with they hoe. Real talk. Man, look, Halle been shared around. Halle been around, you know what I mean? Nigga said they supposed to put a baby in their hoe. Supposed to put a baby in their wife, and their wife shouldn't be their hoe. What the fuck a pimp falling in love for anyway? Nigga, you sending them. You sending a bitch. You the last one need to fall in love with a hoe. I remember Russell Wilson kissing on Sierra's baby, and Pops was getting mad. I remember that. Hell yeah, they supposed to put a baby in a square. Ain't that what pimps always talk about? Yeah, I got me a square bitch with good credit. Nigga, got a house on top of the hill. Got a house on top of the hill. Bitch got good credit. Bitch do all my taxes. Bitch do all my business. Bitch, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. I mean, I don't know what pimps you been around. I've been around some pimps that think they game tight. They keep a square bitch. That's the main bitch. Shit. How can you not love a square broad that's doing the same thing? Future was ready to send a hit. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why Go DJ is making it sound like I'm just on a limb by myself some damn weird. Future was hot. Future was major hot. Shit. Who was that? Bow Wow had some issue with somebody too. Some broad they was fucking and shit. Didn't Pimp's son hit somebody's girl or something? End up getting with somebody's ex or some shit. I thought I was special all this time. You are special. Every nigga need a fat sugar mama, an old fat sugar mama. You are special. We hold you in high regard, Crystal. I come by your house once a month. You ain't tripping. You just happy to see me. You put on your best girdle and your best bra when I'm coming. You had the money sitting on the table when I walk in the door. Man, you are special, Crystal. Yeah, there y'all go. Y'all got it right. Man, not no bona fide pimping gonna do nothing with a square but sender. All right, shit. I didn't say I knew real pimps. I said the pimps I know. Shit. I know a motherfucker with about 5 properties on Slauson. And that nigga always on Slauson with base heads, crackheads, street walking hoes. This nigga got a square wife up in Ladera Heights in a big old mansion, nigga, balling out of control. She got all the nice cars. He drive raggedy cars and lowriders. Man, that's what I'm talking about. You doing all that pimping and all that sending, and you still in the trenches, nigga. I thought everybody wanted to get up out the trench. I didn't know niggas wanted to stay in the trenches all their life. Shit, yeah, FJ Crystal probably pay like she weigh. I'm sure. See, that's a lot. That's tons of fun right there. Keep it 100. Keep it 100. Where I grew up, nigga didn't respect no pimp. Like nowadays, you got all these young pimps. They got all these streets, and they got these so-called hoes and shit. Man, we didn't respect no pimps. That's why when your ass go to prison, they give you a fucking pimp celly running up out of their asshole naked. Them motherfuckers getting their cocaine nails broke, getting their hair cut off, hair pulled, getting their asses slapped and beat. You know what I'm saying? But times change, you know what I mean? Pimp's 99% game, 1% realness, supposedly. I don't know how it go, Chris. I don't know if it's 1% real or 1% fake. I don't know. Like I said, we didn't grow up around pimps, nigga. We just didn't. Not where I'm from, we didn't. Kev, I swear the pimps at HOJJ used to be housed with the gay dudes. They wore green jumpsuits. Well, the green was $1 million row. So them niggas was getting money. But here go the thing, Rob Moses. When you say the pimps was at HOJJ, that's mainly who was at HOJJ. It was mainly the homosexuals, the snitches. You know what I'm saying? It was like the dropouts at HOJJ for the most part. Some real dudes went through HOJJ, but that's where they was housed at. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know what type of pimps these dudes know or grew up around or admire or got their ism from. But that's what I'm saying. They wasn't no pimps mainlining. I mean, at least I didn't run across no pimps on the main line. Nigga, them pimps got rolled up. Them pimps got their shit took, got slapped. You know what I'm saying? Up in the pen, a lot of them dudes from Frisco and from the Bay Area, they didn't want to fuck with no LA dude because they knew we was different. They didn't want to fuck with that gangster shit. I'm not saying they not gangster in the Bay Area. I'm talking about that LA type gangster shit. They didn't want to fuck with that. They was on some other shit. They didn't want to be around no motherfucking gang members. They did not want to be around no Crip, maybe a Blood, but not no Crip. From Silmar Juvenile the wayside to the lane, I walked the main line. What up, Shad? Shoddy. And of course, Crystal, a lot of them gay. You know, and I don't know like no gay pimps. So I'm not gonna say that. But what I will say is a lot of them pimps say, nigga, I'll sell anything, even my ass. That tell me you gay. Who you selling your ass to? So yeah, watch these niggas act like you ain't never heard no pimp say he sell anything, including his ass. Y'all ain't never heard no pimp say that. Gary Bear Lyco did a video about being on the main line with my big homie Baby Tail, real one. That Baby Tail was a Crip too, though. I told you they was gonna start saying they ain't never heard no pimp say that. 2 people said they ain't never heard that. Shit. We call it management. Absolutely, Robbie. I mean, people act like I be making shit up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I heard a whole lot of them say, I didn't seen this shit on TV. Nigga, come on, man. Man, come on, man. Why you think? See, some of y'all grew up around the blade. So you had Crips and Bloods that was pimping and shit. Wasn't no blade where I grew up. So that shit y'all know, that y'all really know, I don't know that. Just like y'all don't know what I'm telling you now. We didn't co-sign that shit. Nigga, you better run up in a bank, nigga. You better go put some work in. You better go through the 20s. You better start in the 20s and take your ass all the way to the 80s, nigga, and put in work. That's where we come from. Nigga didn't have time to have no bitch that you sending on a blade. Shh. What blade? Ain't no blade in our hood, nigga. Where you going to have a bitch sell some pussy at? Nigga, you better get them dice, nigga, and get them 9 ounces of cocaine, nigga, and come on the Bleeze knot and take this Gleeze knot and go put some work in. Shit. Man. I don't know. I don't know what a Mac is. I'm a Mac. I ain't no Mac. I'm a Mac because that's my real motherfucking name. And talk to me later. Let me see what this thing say. Yeah, American Life. How do I read the American Life, y'all? Pimp Anthropology. Written in 1968 by Fillmore Slim. We want to believe that pimping is so orderly rather than the thing that we fear about crime, which is that it's random and can strike up at any time. That's it, senseless. If there's a system, if there are rules, if it's a business, it doesn't even seem like crime. Well, it turns out, American primer about the laws of pimps and pimping, written in 1968, the story of my life, Iceberg Slim explains the rules of being a successful pimp. It is such a clearly defined tradition, the way he tells it, that at one point he visits an older pimp for advice. And the guy doesn't just give him the advice, he begins laying out the entire history of pimping in America. And then he gives him the pointers on how to pimp by the book. I'm gonna have to dig off into this. He said free P. Diddy on a fight night, cuz, but we got Sepulveda Fig, Long Beach Boulevard, had to send her. Easy E, Merry Christmas. I like Run DMC. Matter of fact, tomorrow, 23rd, tomorrow night, I'm going to have Captain Cole come on. Captain Cole come on, we're going to do some music. Crystal Brame, I cannot confirm or deny who you been sending. He said he cannot confirm or deny. ain't Twitter. Type in never wanted to be a pimp because a pimp would sell his own ass for paper. You a Twitter guy? Go look on Twitter. I ain't saying that's the rules. I ain't saying it's everybody. I'm just saying. Even some nigga posted that shit on Twitter. But I've been hearing that shit. How long, FJ? About at least 30 some years. 40 some years. Been hearing that 40 some years. That's why I say I don't know about these new pimps, these young dudes that walk around in regular clothes and tight clothes. I don't know about them. These dudes that be walking. Because back in the day, pimps had fly ass cars. Pimps had them long leather jackets like Superfly and all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what a reputable pimp is. That's what I'm trying to explain to you now. I don't even know pimps like that. I just ran across a few on the street and in prison. And me personally, I don't see what to respect about. Man, if I love you. What? Man, if I love you. But man, yeah, man, been hearing that shit over 40 years. My first cellie in prison was a pimp from Oakland, Chaz Mack. He got the fuck up out of there the first count time. When the deputy came, he said, man, I can't be in here. He rolled it up. First count time in there, my cellie rolled it up. He like, man, that nigga's a crip. I can't be in there with him. Man, them niggas know they funny style, man. A lot of them is funny style. Like I said, I don't know about nowadays. Because back then, nigga, pimps drove Excaliburs, bomb ass. Man, I could ask Ice. I bet you Ice tell me the same thing. Guarantee you Ice tell me the same thing. Ice told me it's all about money. Everything he did was about money. Acting, faking, lying, robbing, stealing, rapping. Everything was about the money. Shit. And he go to player ball. As a matter of fact, let's ask yeah, Moncrief was a pimp, yeah. You know Moncrief's reputation? I'm just asking you a question. Do you know his reputation? I'm just saying. Ain't nobody gonna tell you he wasn't a real one. So I don't know what real one got to do with anything. What a real one got to do with anything? I said years ago on here, man, all that real one. Don't call me no real one. Don't call me no OG. I ain't none of that shit. Because that shit don't have meaning no more. What it meant 30 years ago ain't what it mean today. Niggas be like a real one. We just lost a real one. That snitch that took the stand on such and such, I'm done with this shit. Oh, he was a real OG. That nigga that told on such and such, man, it's all twisted nowadays. What's the best Christmas movie? I don't know. The Grinch that stole Christmas. Y'all see Big U's toys get stolen? $40,000 worth of toys stolen. My man went from Moncrief's a pimp, wasn't Moncrief a pimp, to what's the best Christmas movie? He didn't even want to answer if he knew his reputation. He didn't answer if he was a real one. None of that. Just completely avoid the conversation. I'm cool with that. Leave it alone. Hey, Kev, can I get a night to DJ on here? Yeah, hell yeah. What you want, Christmas night? Absolutely, DJ. Absolutely, they do. Shit, I told you about one. Told you about one on the phone. But it's a whole lot more of them. Whole lot more of them, dog. Shit, I don't know what a real one is no more, or OG, a real OG. I see. Now, no disrespect to the youngsters, no disrespect to the dead. I'm just keeping it 100, keeping it solid. I have seen over the years youngsters post on Instagram. Oh, I told you about Twitter. I don't even remember that. I just remember one. But over the years I've seen people post on Instagram that they road dog, they homie died. He was a real one on everything, on hood. He most solid nigga he knew. That nigga was not solid. That nigga that you doing all this praising, he was not that solid. So I be wondering, like, I always say you can't possibly know everything about everyone. You might know this Cam Mack to fire on a nigga and whoop his ass. You might know this Cam Mack that's peace treaty. You might know this Cam Mack that don't want to go put in work tonight. You might know this Cam Mack that's ready to go, that's telling you, nigga, let's go. Nigga, let's go. And so I be wondering if these youngsters that think they Road Dogg was so tough and the hardest nigga they knew, if that was just what they witnessed. But I'm like, they don't know that nigga was a buster. They don't know that nigga was a coward. They don't know that nigga rolled it up in county jail. They don't know, you know what I'm saying? And so I just leave it alone. I leave it alone. But like DJ said, sometimes you really just don't know. You don't know. So sometimes it's good to be humble, even in the passing of one of your homeboys. I know I put a lot on Roscoe. I put a lot on Roscoe because I know about some of his L's. I know a lot about a lot of his wins. I'm comfortable with his cripping. I'm comfortable with his squabbles, his just being a man, period, gangster, and whatever else. So I'm always speak on Roscoe. I got Roscoe tattooed on me because I love him. That was a good homeboy. But I see other people do it. I be like, that nigga was a rat. That nigga was a buster. That nigga was a punk. That nigga was a homosexual. And I just be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And that's true too, DJ. I agree with you again. I'm guilty. I'm guilty because I'm not going out to assassinate individuals' character and put their name on blast or stain their name and their family reputation and knowing they got kids and grandkids or loved ones or from the set, right? But a lot of times we don't say anything. I feel like it ain't my business to say anything. If he didn't say nothing about me, I don't feel like I need to oust him. I don't need to put him out there. What do I gain by? We not kicking him out the car. We already ain't gonna kick it with him. We ain't going to put in no work with him. The nigga dead. We ain't going to do nothing with this nigga. So ain't no need in smutting him now. If you wouldn't smut him when he was alive, if you wouldn't smut him to his face, why smut him now? Now, there are people who are still living that, that ain't 100, but they 100 in your friendship. They 100 when y'all been together in serious situations or locked up together. They represent the turf in great fashion. And you may not have been around when they were doing some other type of activities. So, yeah, we didn't witness that, so we're not going to put you on blast. We only know the good about you, but we heard the bad about you. And you can't always go by what else somebody else say. You can't always do that. The best you can do is go confront them. Like, hey, homie, I heard this about you. You know what I'm saying? And see what they tell you. But you're right, DJ. We don't always put people out there. In fact, dope dealers mess up society more than pimps and gangs. Maybe so. I don't know. I feel like they are. I mean, I don't feel like pimps mess up society. I don't blame pimps for messing up society. They heartless, they ruthless toward women, but I don't think they mess up society. Gangs, of course, because innocent bystanders being killed, molly-whopping individuals, killing them, manslaughters, running them over, robbing people, busting their heads, shooting them, that type of stuff. But I don't know that there's hatred for pimps. Not respecting somebody to me doesn't equate to hate. Hate is a strong word. Hate mean like, nigga, you gonna go after a motherfucker. Hate mean like, nigga, I want you dead or I want you beat down. I want you bloody. Hate is a very strong word, man. But not to respect somebody don't mean you finna do nothing to him. You don't wish no bad on him. You just don't respect the nigga. You just don't like his lifestyle. We all have a right to like who we like and don't like. And that's what I'm saying. If your homie's a crip and he's a real pimp, all right, he got half his foot in the gang, half his foot in pimping. That's his business. But to me, that don't make him no full-scale pimp. You a full-scale pimp, how you a full-scale crip? I don't know. But I always felt like you could sell dope and still be a full-time crip because you cripping when you're going to drop the dope off. You cripping when you in the spot. I feel like you always cripping. Well, I guess you could crip and pimp, I guess. I guess you still cripping when they hit the block, but nigga, do you gang bang or do you pimp when you're on the block getting into it with another pimp? Or you checking a hoe? Do you bang the set on that hoe? Or do you bang pimpism on that hoe? I live in Vegas and I met all kinds. They were respectful to me. Who was respectful to you? The pimps? Can't make these hood story video got something against the 60s, man. Of course, man. It's always been an agenda on 60s. See, this is my thing. Every now and then it gets under my skin, but it's more so the squares, dudes from out of state. Because if you grew up in the 60s, you already know everybody hate the 60s. When you went through, long as you wasn't in no O's or no neighborhoods, wasn't in no East Coast, you was going to see 60 killer on the wall. You're going to see 60K on a lot of walls, homie, a lot of walls. So you already know the hatred's there. What's the difference? That's why I say when I haven't had a death threat in a long time, but when dudes was sending me death threats, I'm like, what am I supposed to be scared? Nigga, you niggas hated me all my life. Your big homies hated me. Nigga, your peers, if you're going to kill me, you was going to kill me anyway. And so when you're from 60s, you got to expect that hatred, that animosity. Even some dudes from rival sets try to pretend like they don't have nothing against 60s. But when they open their mouth or they find a subject, you can tell they don't like neighborhood, particularly 60s. So many anti-neighborhood crip that's on the internet, and they try to bang their section and say they ain't got nothing against neighbor. You're a damn lie. You can hear it in your tone and your subject matters. I'm sure, PM, but you got to remember this too. Whether you from 60s or you from some other set, you gangbang, right? It's a good chance that any video about you is not going to be good. What good can you really say about a stomp down hardcore gang member? It's not a lot of good you can say about them. Me, on the other hand, I pay homage to fallen comrades and fallen enemies. Because this is the culture that I chose to be part of. This is a culture I gave my life to. I loved, I learned, participated, met people in. So I give respect as much as I can to rivals and especially homies. Homies gonna get the utmost respect. Unless you just still living and you foul, I might throw a little something in about you, right? But even then, I try to protect the names and not shit on the culture. At the same time, I try to make y'all aware that the culture is dangerous. You can be sodomized. You can be robbed by your own homie. You can be killed by your homie. Set up by your own homie. Told on by your own homie. And a lot of people, all these internet big mouths, all these internet niggas exposing people, they don't never talk about the enemy to tell on us. You know how many times you catch a case and the enemies are telling on you? Man, enemies be taking a stand, homie. And I've seen a couple of videos with niggas are saying that the Mexicans can tell on blacks, right? Of course, the Mexicans are denying it, but the blacks wholeheartedly say Mexicans can tell on blacks and get away with it, right? Well, nigga, I bullshit you not. I've been in court many a times. The enemy come to court with help. Like, nigga, they all condone it. Like a whole set condone the snitching. Niggas don't talk about that. Niggas are so selective in who they call a snitch. Niggas gonna call out their own homie before they call out an enemy. Niggas from other sets will tell on your ass in a minute. Nigga, why you think everybody in prison now? You go bust on the enemy, nigga. The enemies are telling. The enemies tell what type of car you in. The enemies tell what you look like. If they recognize you, they tell who you are, how you know them, because you went to school with them. You feel me? Internet is crazy, homie. Internet is real crazy, man. Shit. But I just, like I said, I try to take care of the culture as much as possible and speak up for us and not ostracize dudes for the choices we made. And I would hope that everybody been through it. If you still living, I would hope you change your life and your thought process. I would hope you would want to see the kids, the little kids and the older kids live without a life of gangs. But we always selective in who we blame, who we call out, who we put on blast, what set. Like dude said, everybody seemed to go at the 60s because it's popular to talk about the 60s. It's popular on YouTube to go with us. It's popular to make us out to be these bad guys. I've said it like 3 or 4 times by now. The shit they be saying the 60s is scandalous for is the same shit y'all praise the mafia for. Y'all praise the mafia, Al Capone and John Gotti and all these dudes that whacked the boss so they could become boss. Y'all praise them motherfuckers. Y'all praise the snitch that killed all them people for Al Capone, the devil's advocate dude. Y'all praise that motherfucker. He's a rat and he killed a whole lot of people. Motherfuckers don't be saying, oh, I hate the mafia. They say, I hate gangs. I wish all the gangs would just die and go away. They don't say I would. I wish the mafia would go away, all the mafia would die. But it's the same shit. The same shit goes on, except for in the 60s, you're not whacking a dude to become the boss. You just whacking a dude for whatever reason you whacking him for. Y'all probably done got into it. Y'all probably didn't see eye to eye. He probably beat your ass. He probably feared you, you know. But it's the same shit. And so they get on the social media and try to make it seem like, oh, the 60s is scandal. Oh, the 60s ain't shit. I have niggas call me all the time and say, man, the same shit happened in my hood. I'm like, yeah, I know. Same shit happened in everybody's hood. All you got to do is Google court records, go on caselaw.com. All that shit pop up. See, the thing is, you niggas don't know the names. You don't know the names of dudes and sets. That's why a lot of y'all be wondering, how you get that picture? How you get that picture? What school did that person go to? How you know this? How you know where they grew up? We do research. If you do your research, you will see niggas from other sets on Megan's Law. You will see niggas from other sets killed their own homeboy. You will see niggas from their own mama told on them. Own mama went to court on them. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but all I'm saying is the 60s ain't the only set that is being portrayed the way that a lot of other sets are as well. Miss 702 no never worked at a casino. Sky Towers has just clicked to me. I think I worked with you somewhere. Oh, you DJ, didn't somebody ask you about who you sent? She thinks she worked with you somewhere. They just bigger. 60s are bigger, more known, and the names are being tossed around on YouTube, so people get a name and they go off that name and ask questions and gather different information. You can see from my video, dudes are doing videos on people like my homeboy PJ. They doing videos on other guys that I've done videos on. All they doing is they get something from me, then they get something from another site, and then another site, steal the pictures, throw it up there, mix it in with some old 60s or 70s videos from Detroit, Chicago, Philadelphia, or Watts, and put it all in a video. These niggas don't know who they talking about. They don't know these dudes. They never ran across these dudes. They didn't grow up with these dudes. They gathered information from the internet. I'm curious to how do they save all this shit? Where do they store this information when they make these videos? But there's a Compton Crip who killed his homie son not long ago. Kev, you got that hoodie in purple? Uh, I might have a purple because I think. Oh, you know what? I think that purple I sold it, but the homegirl never came and picked it up. But I sold it. I do got one, but um, it's sold already. She just never picked it up. Kev, so nah, I'm gonna say no on that one, just in case she pops up one day and be like, "Nigga, where my hoodie?" Yeah, the smaller sets had the same issue. Usually, see, the thing is, when you come from a bigger hood, right? I'm not gonna name no names because niggas be getting offended when I talk about different sets, but and they try to spin things like I singled them out or some shit. So when you have these big hoods, see what happens is niggas start branching off blocks. They start claiming blocks, or they start claiming sides, or portions of the hood, or maybe even a clique. It might be a clique, and niggas is claiming them cliques. That's the only difference. From smaller hoods, they all in one spot. They all the same shit, really. Maybe divided by age, maybe generations. But yeah, the same thing going on in smaller hoods. Smaller hoods whack their own homeboy. Look, here go the thing. When the 2000s came, once like 2001 hit, niggas go to the block with their gun, not for the enemy. They go to the block with their gun for their own homie. They not on the block worried about no enemies coming through busting. Like that shit played out. You're not gonna see a whole lot of that, especially because with gentrification, that whole hood, you go through there, it might be some whites or some Mexicans or some Asians hanging out. So you're not gonna see back in the day where blacks was on every block. You could go hit a hood, nigga, and you know where their main block is. And you go around the corner from their main block and you see some niggas right there. So you get off on them. You never even make it to the main block because you getting off on some other niggas. But now, a nigga goes to the block with his pistol. I dare a nigga to try me. I dare a nigga to knock me out. I dare a nigga to take my corner. Nigga taking his gun for his own homie. Back in the day, you took your gun to the block wishing the enemy come through. You want to be the nigga to get the enemy. Or you want to get that nigga before he made it off the block. See, back in the 80s, you used to catch the enemy and bust on them, and they got to jump out the car and run. Or you bust on them, they wreck. You don't see that shit no more. You don't hear about that shit no more. But, shit crazy though. Shit crazy. I love these conversations. I just wish somebody was here to talk back to me. Hutch, what up with you, Hutch? Especially the baby lokes. See, I'm not speaking on that. That's their thing. Or y'all thing, or wherever you from, supposed to. But I ain't speaking on the mother set. I'm just saying, that's what happens. And you got some sets like under one umbrella, but got different streets. They get into it sometime too. It's just not publicized. It damn sure ain't on YouTube, but it's in them case law books. You know what I mean? Tonight really would have been a good night for the sports. But like I said, I'm on all the way through New Year's. I'm on. I ain't got no honey. I ain't got no money. I'm gonna be sitting right here, late night, every night, like I do every year. I'm gonna be right here on YouTube with y'all. So we can do sports. We can set up a night for the sports. I'll do both. I'll go here to the sports channel and back to here. Same shit. But and then too, like, there's one more thing I'm gonna add to what I've been saying into the comment section. The 60s have a lot of household names. You got a lot of household names from 60s. So when you hear these names, it's so easy to get attached to a name and find out the story and inside scoops and stuff like that. Some sets don't have a lot of household names. They just got a couple. Like you hear the same name. You know such and such from such and such. The same name and set comes up. But with the 60s, a nigga might be asking about a nigga in the catwalks, a nigga in the 5/8. That happens a lot. People ask about somebody in the 5/8. The fronts, the abs, the heels, 10th Ave, Bronhurst, 6th Ave, Arlington. Then you got two Arlingtons. Where the Arlington Hustlers was and where the original Arlingtons was, the Arlington AGs. So, shit's crazy. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. My computer fired up. Let me know. All right, for sure. Tomorrow, if you want, I don't know if you want to be part of the DJing or not, but I'm gonna do DJing tomorrow. Where the sides, it's really just three sides. To be honest, it's really three sides, but there's multiple sections. And within a section, nigga claim they blocks. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I be needing this while I'm on the truck going from LA to Utah. You be going to Utah with the Mormons? Homie, remember I told that story about Bobby Day and this girl? I got a cold left hook and it's good to go. She's in Utah, man. You should go hook up with her. She don't smoke crack no more. And I don't mean hook up as in date. I'm just saying go out and eat, go to a club or bar or something.
Hey.
Sean, you sleep?
Hey, how you doing?
All right, you sound asleep.
I'm get up and get ready for work right now.
Oh, okay. Where you work? The hospital?
Amazon.
Oh, Amazon. All right. I just got one question for you.
What's that?
What's that saying you used to say? You got a cold left hook and it's good to go?
Yep.
Say it for
me. What's up with you, Kevin? What's going on?
Say it for me. I want to hear you say it.
Oh.
I miss hearing you say that.
For years, I got a cold right here and it's good to go.
Oh, I thought it was you left. All right.
What you doing?
Nothing. You enjoy work and happy holidays.
Oh, happy holidays to you. Anyway, I'm gonna be coming out there to LA. You still go out there?
I ain't been out there in damn near a year.
You talk to Simone?
Yeah, I talk to her almost every day.
Oh yeah, how's she doing?
She's doing all right.
Yeah, I called her on her birthday, but I didn't get no response. So, but anyway, I'll check with her when I get down there.
I was originally supposed to move to Vegas with my pimp uncle. My mother didn't think that was a good idea. I'm curious what type of idea was that? Mac, do LA Crips respect any Crips that don't come from LA? I mean, I can't speak for all of LA, these nuts. I just can't do that. You got a lot of people that don't, and you got some that do. But I can't speak for all of LA. Shotty say he got a baddie in Utah. I'm sure you do. She probably messed with the whole basketball team. Man. Hey, well, I'm going to go, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I have fun with y'all tonight. She said, I got a cold right hook and it's good to go. She used to fire on that nigga too. Bah! And she tuck and roll. She bundle up. But she was going to get off on him, though. Hey, I'm out of here. Y'all take it easy, man. Kev, what's up with Too Pretty Kenny? Kenny ain't been answering my calls, man. I don't know what's up with him. I talked to Jimmy Lavender again today. But, all right, y'all take it easy, man. Peace.